Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video we'll be talking about how we can be able to identify if the phone we bought is actually good for us or is the correct one we are buying. And I'm putting up this video just because a lot of us don't really go to the shops or phone shops to go and buy the phones we want. We rather go to the roadside people or go to the pawn shops and go in for the fake one sometimes, and if you are lucky then you are able to get the correct one. But in this particular video we'll be able to determine if the phone I'm buying from one other person is the correct one or not. So without much ado, I would like us to get into the details we need to know if our phones are really the good one. Out there to go and get iPhones, and later when they come back home they realize that the phone they bought or the phone they've taken from their colleagues are not the best ones. So how do you really determine if the iPhone that you've gotten from the roadside is the right one? The first step you need to know is that when you get the iPhone, you head towards the app store to check if really the apps there are iPhone apps, and iPhone apps are in one way or the other different from Android apps, and the store for the iPhone or the app store looks different from that of the Play Store, which is Android. And sometimes you go out there and go and buy an iPhone, the case look like an iPhone, but in there what actually you're getting access is actually an Android phone. So that also has to bring about when you go to your settings, you can also see the differences between an Android phone and also an iPhone. Moreover, when you are done checking, the operating system, which happens to be an iOS, is different from an Android. The interface for iOS is different from the interface of that of what an Android. So these are the differences. But one major thing you need to know, or one major thing you can also use to check for the operating system, is you go to settings, then you go to general, you scroll down there, go to general. On general you go to about, and in about you see the iOS version. Then you also see the software base, which is iOS, so if it's an iPhone. Okay, so the next thing you can also use to know if the phone you are or the iPhone that you bought in the market or at the roadside or in the shop is the correct one is that you look for the IMEI code of the phone. And the way in which you can use to check the IMEI code is through the settings. Then you go to general, you go to about, then you scroll down, then you see other details that the phone entails. Likewise, then you'll be able to check for the IMEI code for an iPhone. But the shortest way that you can also use to do this is for you to dial *#06#. So immediately you tap on the hash, the phone automatically gives you your IMEI code. And with this IMEI code, it's very sensitive. A lot of people can use it to track you or hack you down, but you are going to use it to be able to determine if the phone you are really using is the correct one or not. So the first thing you need to do is that you copy your IMEI code, then you head towards your browser. On iPhone, the iPhone uses Safari, which is the inbuilt web browser, but you can also download any other browser like Google Chrome and the rest. So when you go to your browser, type in imei24.com, or just go to Google and search for IMEI checker. Any of them that suits your like, then you choose it. When you click on the IMEI checker, you scroll to where you have to input your IMEI. So you paste in your IMEI code, then you head towards you click on check. When you click on check, you have to first determine whether you are a robot or not. So you click on I'm not a robot. Then you solve the captcha. After solving the captcha, the details of your phone are going to come. So if you are using an iPhone which is black, which is the color, will show. The IMEI code itself will come again, and other details that your phone entails comes in. So for you to compare, you go back to settings, look at the details of your phone, then the size, and then to check whether the phone is locked or unlocked. Then you can also check other details that the phone entails. So in that way you'll be able to determine if the iPhone you're actually using the best one or not. Now talking about Android is one of the phones or one of the vastly used phones in the world. and with that much, determining whether it's a good one or not is very, very difficult. But yet we'll be able to determine, yet we can try as much as possible so that we can be able to determine it. So as I said about the IMEI code, on Android, if it's 2 SIM cards Android, when you dial *#06#, it will automatically give you 2 IMEI codes. You can also try that also to check for your IMEI if the phone you're using is the correct one. You can also go to the store of Play Store. When you go there, you can check different things in there to see. And when you go to your store, it will ask you to input email. So you go straight, input your Google email or your Gmail account. Then you can be able to sign out and download the apps you want to download. Thank you for watching this video. And if you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up to it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more